Hello everyone and welcome. Today, we are going to tackle a very exciting project. We will learn how to make a high-performance carbon fiber propeller right from scratch. This process requires patience and attention to detail. But the final result is a propeller that is incredibly strong and lightweight. First things first, safety is your top priority. You must always wear chemical-resistant gloves, a proper respirator for organic vapors, and safety goggles. Epoxy resins and carbon fiber dust are hazardous, so protect yourself. Now, let's gather our materials. You will need carbon fiber fabric, a 2-part epoxy resin system with hardener, a propeller mold which you can 3D print or machine, a mold release agent or wax, mixing cups, stir sticks, and sharp scissors. Our process can be broken down into a few key steps. 1. Mold preparation. Your journey begins with the mold. Clean it perfectly to remove any dust or oils. Then, apply several thin coats of mold release wax. Follow the manufacturer's instructions, usually waiting between coats. This step is critical for getting your finished part out of the mold without breaking it. 2. Cutting the fabric. Next, carefully cut your carbon fiber cloth to fit the shape of your mold. You will need multiple layers, typically between 6 and 10, depending on the desired stiffness. It is crucial to alternate the weave direction of each layer, for example, 0 degrees, then 45 degrees, then 90 degrees. This creates a quasi-isotropic layup, giving the propeller strength in all directions. 3. Mixing the epoxy. Now it's time to mix your resin. Read the instructions for your specific epoxy system and measure the resin and hardener by weight using a digital scale. Mix them together slowly but thoroughly for several minutes. Scrape the sides and bottom of the mixing cup to ensure everything is fully combined. Avoid whipping the mixture, as this introduces air bubbles. 4. The layup. This is where your propeller takes shape. Start by applying a thin, even layer of the mixed epoxy to the inside surface of both mold halves. This is your gel coat. Then, carefully place your first piece of cut carbon fiber into one half of the mold. Use a brush to gently press it into all the details and fully saturate it with epoxy. Make sure there are no air bubbles or dry spots. Add your next layer of carbon fiber, again wetting it out completely with epoxy. Repeat this process until all your layers are in place. 5. Curing the part. Once your layup is complete, carefully join the two halves of the mold together. Use clamps to apply even pressure across the entire surface. This will squeeze out any excess resin and compact the layers. Now, you must let it cure. The curing time will depend on your specific epoxy and the ambient temperature, but it typically takes at least 24 hours. 6. Demolding and finishing. After the part is fully cured, it's time for the big reveal. Carefully separate the mold halves. Your new carbon fiber propeller should release cleanly. The part will have rough edges, known as flash, which needs to be trimmed. Using a Dremel tool with a cutting disc or a set of files, carefully trim away the excess material. Remember to wear your respirator during this step to avoid inhaling carbon dust. Finally, sand the propeller smooth, starting with a coarse grit sandpaper and moving to a fine grit for a perfect finish. You can even apply a clear coat for extra UV protection and a professional, glossy look. And that is how you create a custom carbon fiber propeller. It is a rewarding process that gives you a top-tier component. Thank you for watching this detailed tutorial. I hope you found it useful and feel inspired to try it yourself. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more advanced DIY projects, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that notification bell. It truly helps us continue to create content for you. We'll see you in the next build.